Alright, YouTube, so this is gonna be my talking about how stupid celebrities are right now and the celebrity health trend that's going on right now. So, when I was in high school, I was either in my second year or third year high school that this happened. So this would have been around 2007. Yeah. It could have been 2007 to 2008-ish. Yeah, so right around those two years of time. So yeah, we'll just say 2007 because that's probably when it was. I got into veganism, so I was into the whole veganism trend. So I stopped eating all meat and meat products. Yeah, so I ate health food, store food only, and farm grown stuff, and stuff like that. And I ate a balanced diet, a plant-based balanced diet. So yeah, I was into the plant-based diet. So yeah, before it was even popular. But at the time, veganism was getting popular, and that's why I got into it. So, yeah, I was into it for about a year or so. So it was right around the end of 2007 to the beginning of 2008, maybe the middle of 2008 at most, when I started getting really sick, and I thought it was just the flu or something like that. So my mom took me in, thinking that I just had a flu or a virus or something like that. And yeah, so she took me into the doctor, and the doctor said that if I had waited an extra 2 days, that they wouldn't have been able to save me. I would have been dead. No matter what, I would have died in the hospital. Yeah, so what had happened was I had become so deficient on iron. Now, mind you, I was eating all sorts of iron sources from plants. So it's not like I wasn't eating an iron-rich diet. But the doctor said that because I wasn't eating the iron that comes from meat, my body wasn't getting the iron it needed to survive and thrive. So I was within 2 days of death. And this is not an exaggeration. This is what I was prescribed. I was prescribed meat. She told me if I didn't go home and eat some beef, some red meat of some sort, some steak or something like that, that I would be dead within 2 days, with no possibility of treatment at all. So I went home and ate my prescription of steak. And she said, make sure you don't cook it too much. Eat it like medium, kind of pink and whatnot like that, or I would have to eat more of it. So yeah, I ate my pinkish steak, and I ate quite a bit of steak for the next few weeks, because she said I would need to do this for 3 weeks, and I would need to eat steak at least 3 to 4 times a week in this 3-week period before I would be fine to going back to eating a regular amount of red meat a month, which would be like 2 to 3 times a month or 2 times a month, which is a normal amount that you would intake, instead of intaking we'll say 12 times a month instead of 2 times a month. So yeah, I ate my prescribed amount of beef, and then I got off of veganism and went back to eating meat, and I've been fine ever since with my iron content. Yeah, but for a while I had to take iron supplements too, and eat a lot of red meat and a lot of beef and stuff like that, like tacos and whatnot. Not just steaks, but stuff like that that's iron. And yeah, I had to eat a lot of iron stuff and take iron supplements until I've gotten to the point in my life where I've gone long enough off of veganism that I'm good. I don't have to take iron supplements anymore, and I'm fine. So yeah, all these celebrities that are now getting into this plant-based diet, and they're talking about how healthy they feel and whatnot, and it's helping them in their sports and activities and that, and they have all this energy and they feel better and whatnot, and their brains are functioning better, and they're able to think straight more and function better, both mentally and physically. They're lying to you. Yes, the initial point of you getting off of it, within half a year, you will see those effects, because that's just what happens when your body is detoxifying itself. You start feeling better and whatnot, and you're able to excel better. But after the 6-month period, once you reach that year period of being on a plant-based diet, it's going to kill you. Whether you want to admit it or not, it's going to kill you, because you're not going to be able to get the iron that you need. And people say, well, you get iron from plants and from stuff like cereal and stuff like that. Well, the problem with that is your body's not able to process that type of iron properly like it does for me. Iron, your body can process very easily and turn it into the iron that you need. But something like a plant or from cereal and stuff like that, it's hard for your body to process that, and so you're not getting the amount of iron that you need. You're just not getting it. So going into these plant-based diets, you're risking your life doing so. And going into stuff like veganism and stuff like that, you're risking your life doing so. And all these cultures and that they don't eat meat and stuff like that, they're risking their life doing so. And if you watch and these people carefully, they're sick most of the time because their immune system is lower from not having that iron. So they're getting sick more often than a normal person would that eats meat. So religiously saying that it's right to go on a plant-based diet is wrong. God wouldn't have put animals on the earth if he didn't want us to eat them. So there's certain animals that you shouldn't eat, like birds and stuff like that. Now I could understand eating like a duck or a turkey and stuff like that. That's fine. But don't be out killing like regular birds and eating them. You're not supposed to do that. God says you're not supposed to do that. And especially avoid eating a crow, because that'll get you possessed or death. You'll die. So yeah, don't go out eating a crow. Definitely don't go out eating a crow. And you don't want to eat anything that eats death, so avoid birds that eat dead things too, because then that'll kill you. But yeah, so if you're going to be eating meat sources, get it from bugs, or get it from like stuff like cows or deer or bear or buffalo or something like that. But if you want something from like buffalo type meat, then you gotta do it sustainably from like a farm, because buffaloes in the wild are really rare and you don't want to cause them to go extinct. So yeah, it is really dangerous to be going onto this plant-based diet. So that's why I'm making this movie. It's a warning to everybody who is thinking about doing this plant-based diet, or is thinking about going into veganism or vegetarianism. Do not do it. You're risking your life doing so. And it literally almost killed me, and I was within 2 days of death. Irreversible death. It would have been nothing that I could have done, nothing that any medical professional could have done to save my life. If I would have stayed a vegan for 2 more days, I would have been done. I would have been dead. So yeah, you gotta be careful and do your research into these celebrity trends for health. You gotta do your research into it. It's really bad to just take their word for it. They're not doctors. They're not medical professionals. They haven't done their research into the side effects and the effects and what possibly could go wrong with it. So yeah, don't do plant-based diet, don't do veganism. And then I'll talk about some more trends that are really bad for you. But yeah, that's the first part of this video, and then I'll go into the second part of this video now. So stuff like breatharianism, this is the second part of the video, by the way, but stuff like breatharianism, it's really dangerous and can kill you. Yes, you can live off of just spiritual energy, because that's what breatharianism is. It's spiritual energy. Yes, you can just live off of spiritual energy for about 6 months without having death be a side effect, but anything longer than 6 months and you will die. You need to supplement it with other stuff to be in the diet. Like if you ask these breatharianisms, true breatharianisms, they eat meals and drink water ever so often in that year of time. They're not going the full year with no food and no water, because it'll kill you. And if you get into the breatharianism too quick, it will kill you. Like, you gotta ease yourself into it. You gotta wean yourself off of food and water and stuff like that into actually just living off of spiritual energy and that. But the main issue with that is you can put yourself into a coma, and that would be like what the spiritual actualization, what do they call that? Crap, I can't think of it right now. But yeah, when the monks in that, they reach a state of spiritual actualization, and then they're like petrified, they die, and stuff like that. That's the side effect of being a breatharianism, is you die. Like, enlightenment. So like, you reach enlightenment and you die. You're petrified. You go into a coma and your body shuts down and you die. So you got to be careful with breatharianism. It'll cause you to reach enlightenment and death. So there are other ways to reach enlightenment that don't involve death. And yeah, but I'm not going to go into that. So if you're trying to do breatharianism and live off of spiritual energy, the side effect is death through enlightenment, and living off of spiritual energy can kill you. So avoid that sort of thing unless you're going to be smart about it and only do part breatharianism or hybrid breatharianism, where you do eat and drink ever so often during the year. That's alright, but true breatharianism is incredibly dangerous. And then another thing, another celebrity trend that is super dangerous, and I'm not saying breatharianism is a celebrity trend, it isn't, but this one is also dangerous too, as dangerous as this plant-based diet, and it can kill you and give you side effects and stuff like that. And that is putting stuff that you eat instead of in your body, on your body, and in your hair and stuff like that. I'll give an example, like bathing in aloe vera, or bathing in tea, green tea. That's a very common one. Bathe yourself in green tea. Putting eggs in your hair and on your face, and that's another common one, and stuff like that. Just all sorts of food, like bathing in papaya juice and stuff like that. It's just, or rubbing papayas on your face, actual papayas, and all sorts of stuff like that. But the main one that I hear a lot is bathing and putting green tea on you, and eggs in your hair and on your face and stuff like that. But see, the thing about it is, this food is meant to be ingested. So if you want the good effects of it, you have to ingest it. Your body will digest it, and it'll go where it needs to go. So if you're eating eggs, it'll go to your hair and make your hair better and stronger. If you're eating carrots, it'll go to your hair and make yourself stronger, make your hair stronger and whatnot. Your body will make it go where it needs to go. So if you want your skin to be soft and good and luscious, then you don't bathe in the green tea, you drink the green tea. Your body will send the nutrients and vitamins where they need to go. You putting it so that it goes into your pores clogs up your pores and can cause you to get cancer and die. Like, you can get skin cancer from putting green tea on your skin. and eggs in your hair. You can get cancer from this. Not only can you get cancer and the cancer kill you from doing these sort of celebrity trends where they put food on their skin and bathe in it and stuff like that and put it in their hair, but it can also cause your you to become allergic to the food. So you get this food allergy to stuff that you've never been allergic to before, and it could be like a wide range of stuff, and then you end up getting an allergic reaction and you have a heart attack or whatever, and you go into anaphylactic shock and have a heart attack and it kills you, or you go into anaphylactic shock and it does bad things to you and you die. So like, you can make yourself allergic to these trends. So the best thing you can do is to just ingest whatever they're telling you is good to put on your skin. It's good for you to ingest it, and you get the effects of it and the benefits of it without having the side effects of death from anaphylactic shock and cancer, skin cancer in particular, because that's normally what happens, is you get skin cancer from stuff like this. So if somebody's telling you that it's a good trend to get into these celebrity health trends, and it's a good trend for you to get into putting stuff on your skin and stuff like that, ingest it, please. Don't put it on your skin. Don't bathe in green tea. Just drink the green tea and you won't have the problems of death. So yeah, avoid these celebrity health trends, please. I'm begging you, please avoid these health trends. Plant-based diet will kill you, and so will putting green tea on you. Yeah, so just drink the green tea and just eat meat. I don't care what any vegan says or any vegetarian says, it is not healthy to not eat meat. So yeah, you gotta do your medical research into this kind of stuff before you get into it. And that's the problem with people, is they just blindly follow these celebrities, and these celebrities don't do their research into the side effects and the medical aspect of it. They're not medical professionals. Do not fall into their allure of the celebrities and end up dying from doing these health trends. So yeah, be careful, be educated, and as always, please be safe. Alright, see ya.